Yo, what up, everybody? Facebook, fam, what's going on? It's Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter, Conscious Channel. I'm about to just bring y'all some news while I'm driving. So let me set this down so y'all can see me. Down to my last few hours, you know what I'm saying, just trying to stay up. I'm not sleepy for right now, but this helps energize me a little bit, you know. So I don't have no one to talk to right now, so I figured I'd talk to you guys, just make a video, but also talk about this very important topic. Some things that have transpired recently, let's say in the last few months or so. So I want to talk about what is, I just forgot the name of it already. I think it's called the year of reborn, something like that. And when you don't know what the year of reborn is, it's a commemoration for African Americans to return back home to Africa, particularly Ghana. So Ghana has these easy visas that allow African Americans to come back, to come and stay in Ghana. And it's funny because that was like part of my plan, you know what I'm saying? Not to really move, like stay for good, only if it was necessary, but to at least have a house or home on the continent of Africa or somewhere outside of the country of the United States. And so, because you know, I have a plug, I have someone that I know personally that was willing to, that has the connections, you know, for me to meet with the chief, and if it's good, I can meet with the king of Ghana. And that way it will be easier for me to get my land and get my dual citizenship. So, but this is not what I was talking, what I really want to get to. But what I found out is that this whole year of reborn, somebody can check that for me right now, because I think I'm saying it right, but I know it's very close if I'm not far off if that's not it. But the year of reborn or rebirth, one of the two. But what I found out about this, one thing, it was called the Joseph Project. Two, they was already doing this because there's already a small community of us from America that's already there. I've been knowing about Ghana allowing Americans to come and move and you can get citizenship and land. I've been knowing about this ever since what? 2011, 2012. So this is nothing new. But they're reintroducing it like it's something new. And through the president, he gave a long speech during that commemoration. But this is where it got me twisted. It's sponsored. It's not even his idea, because this project or plan is sponsored by the United States. And if you look it up, it is called HR 1242. Donald Trump just signed off on it. And look up S2463. Look at that bill. Haven't too long ago signed off on that. So why the U.S. haven't got their hands on this? Well, I know from the brother that I'm connected to, I still talk to him. I know that there's like a U.S. side, like they got their own carved out area and stuff in Ghana. So that's what made me think I'm okay, because the other side of there are parts of Ghana that doesn't deal with the United States. But I feel like we're being fooled. It's because it's about if you go through that program, I think you're going to be bamboozled. I think you're probably going to get to Ghana and all of that, but think about it. Think of the bigger picture. Now, this could be speculation, but it's a very high possibility it can happen. I'm not saying that it will, but this could be a way for the United States to force us off the land, because now they have somewhere to put us. You know, the rhetoric has always been amongst the prejudice and the ones that hate, that truly hate us. What they always say: why don't you go back to Africa? But we are native to this land. But we are still Africans regardless. We are of African descent. So I will be very, very skeptical for anyone that's planning on using that program to go to Ghana. Now let's go a little deeper. And the reason why I say this is because, let's say the more of us that go to Ghana, like a few of us is fine. We wouldn't be a threat. But the more of us that come to the continent of West Africa, Ghana, there will be a mad influx. They will start to hate us because there's too many of us. You know, let's say if it's by the 100,000s to 1 million, you know what I'm saying? They will start to hate us if we don't come with the plan. If we don't have the proper planning going into that with that large amount, with a large population moving in. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already like Nigerians that stays in Ghana are having a hard time, possibly getting killed. Nigerians are getting killed, and Kenyans are getting killed in South Africa. I mean, getting beat up, man, by other South Africans and other Ghanaians. See, this is something that's not being talked about. You really have to be diligent and really be into wanting to know this kind of news. You know what I'm saying? So now let's go a little deeper. That's just self-hate amongst us. When I'm talking about that. Now, let's go a little deeper. Let's talk about the Chinamen that are moving into Africa. They're on the east side. They're in Zambia, Darfur, Sudan, South Africa, and such. Uganda, you know, areas like that or whatnot, and they have invested, you know, I've heard at least 60 to $100 billion in Africa for their interests, you know, coming in, setting up their shops, putting the African business owners out of business by undercutting the prices on this there, because they're selling the same things that the Africans, the local Africans in these areas are selling, just like they're doing here in the United States. What are they doing? They come into our hoods, selling us African products, hair, black soap, shea butter. Okay, you get the drift. Not even talking about the stores, you know what I'm saying? Like the convenience stores. You don't really see much of that in our area, but we know they're in various hoods. So they're doing the same thing there. Not only that, they have in South Africa, they have just erected their 11th police precinct, Asian precinct, or Chinese precinct. And they're saying, no, we just here, you know, to regulate, you know, our people here. That's bullshit. They're here to protect their interests. And now they're talking about, they have military there too, and now they're talking about bringing more of their military might into Africa, and are asking some of the Africans to join their military. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Now, let's go. Let's take it a little further. Okay. Now, on the west coast of Africa, the United States has also matched that 60 billion to 100 billion, along with China. Now, they're on the west coast, and they have over 200 to 300 outposts up and down the west coast of Africa, like in Ghana and such like that. Sierra Leone, you know. Well, you know what they did to you know what they did to Libya. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they did in Libya is what they did to Liberia years ago. Came in, set up shop, and when they left, the country just imploded. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did in Libya with Muammar Gaddafi. You know what I'm saying? So now, look at what we got here. We got two of the mightiest forces in the world in Africa. One on one side, one on the other. And they're both putting up money for their interests in natural resources. You know what I'm saying? There is going to be a serious conflict. Right now there is an economical war going on in Africa between China and the United States. And the Africans are in the middle. Powerless. Why? Because their political figures have sold them out. They took the money. They're puppets. It's happening once again, Africa. Y'all about to be recolonized by the Asians. You already been colonized by the Europeans. And now, this is what may happen. China, United States, go to war, but who's going to fight the battle? You got Africans you're going to have Africans joining the Chinese army, and you're going to have Americans you're going to have Africans joining the Americans. And they're going to fight the war and kill off each other. Because you know why? This has happened before. It happened in Vietnam. It was a war against China, and it was a war against the United States, and Cambodia and the Vietnamese fought the war for China. Check me. Check me. Now, y'all think this has no significance, because what I'm trying to say is, what if we were forced off this land? Where can we go? Where can we go? Because we're gonna go from one shithole to another. From one shitstorm to another shitstorm. And that's why we have to organize, because right now we are in the power to make this change. Because it seems like Africa is not going to be able to do it on their own. And we are all they got. We are all they got. And we are all and they are all we have. And I'm talking about you too, South America. You know what I'm saying? That's why we must organize first, economically, financially, military. Then we need to build up a military power. We need to build up a front to protect our own. You know what I'm saying? That's requiring guns, whatever. We need to protect our women and we need to protect our kids. Because you see what's going on out here. You see what's going on. You see what Me Too is doing to the brothers. You see what feminism is doing. You see how Becky's calling 911 on us. And we getting killed just by someone called some white woman or white man decides he wants to call 911. You see that white men are just going in grocery stores and murdering black people everywhere. And really, this is nothing new. This is what they've been doing. And everybody stop turning a blind eye. Now, I'm not fussing. I'm not down to nobody. I'm part of this too. I'm right here. I'm right here with y'all. But this shit is infuriating and y'all know it. But you know, we too busy partying. We too busy drinking and getting high. And we can drink, we can do all of that. But it should have that party should have some content to it, you know what I'm saying? Act like it's a party, but it's really a meeting of planning, strategizing. They have waged war, they have been raging war on us. And it's happening everywhere. It's just not in America. It's just not in America. It's everywhere. But we're in the belly, and we're in the belly of the most powerful. And that's why I'm not titling this, because if I title it a certain way, it will be blocked. I will be jailed. I don't care about the jail part because I'm not on it. I'm not on it like that anyway. But I'm just talking right now. So we got. For me, I'm playing chess. I'm not playing checkers. I think too many of us are playing checkers. You know what I'm saying? I am strategizing. I'm planning. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking 4, 5, 10 years down the road of where I want to be. I'm trying to put together my contingencies, my escape plan, how I'm going to exit. I'm just sharing with you, my brothers and sisters, man, some of the visions that I have. And if you don't see it, you just don't see it. There ain't nothing I can do, because to each his own. Because that's the way, that's the position that we in right now. Everybody's an individual. Brothers trying to provide solutions, and nobody don't even want to go along with it because we can't even trust one another. You know, for those that are out there, I hope we find some way to meet. So everybody get on that one mind, that one sound mind, like-mindedness, one common cause. Now, I said a lot, man, because I don't want to keep going on and talk like the others out there. You know, every time it's a clip, it's an hour long and stuff. But I'm on Facebook, not my YouTube channel. So I'm riding solo, so I have nobody to talk to right now. So I'm talking to everybody that's on my Facebook page. Everybody that's going to listen to this video clip right here. Everybody that's going to share it with their friends. And I'm just putting shit out there. Cause I still got to go about mine. I got two daughters I gotta raise up in this, and they already conscious. They already aware. But they only get better with it. So, I'm just saying, yo, peace out. This is Tone Setter. My name's Anthony Fallon. I'm out. Peace.